Simon been trying to get. He had been trying to get with Pac because Pac was signed to Interscope, and Suge was in the Interscope building because Deathrow was right across the hall. So ever since Keep Your Head Up, they had been chopping it up, and then I believe Deathrow was over the soundtrack for Above the Rim, and Suge paid Pac nicely for it, and Pac didn't forget it. So by the time all this stuff started going down, he was between a rock and a hard place, and at that point, Pac and Suge was cool. There was no problem. We knew the reputation of the Row. We knew the reputation of all these dudes, but this thug life, this was us. This was Machiavelli done. We ain't had no fear. And we didn't want to fall into the trap of not trusting a black man and doing business with our own because of what the media talking about. We took that chance for us. You know what I mean? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. They both had, it's like two big corporations coming together. They both had assets to give to each other. They could have made a lot more money together. It's a crying shame, as my daddy said. It's a crying shame. First, it was all good. It was all good. Pac had just got out of jail. He decided to roll with Deathrow. We was thinking positive. We did All Eyes on Me at Can-Am. It was all laughing and drinking. All his buddies coming through hollering at him, because he just got out of jail. We went to Mexico. We was balling. Things was good for a while. But slowly, I was more quiet than my brother, so I was observing different things that he wasn't. And then, I'll bring it to his attention. I'm like, yo, Pac, whoop-de-woo, whoop-de-woo. He said, I love you for that mo, but I gotta do this, woo-woo. Because he's a loyal dude. He's looking at it, dude, these cats put up $1.2 million to get me out. I'm a ride for him. And that's typical Pac. He's loyal. So that's how we ended up over there. I think Pac did trust Simon at first. I think Pac only had good intentions for them dudes. It's upsetting. It angers me because as black people, at the end of the day, we represent. For black people, it would have been a beautiful thing for it to flourish even more, but because of greed, mainly, somebody put the hit down. I don't think it was random. I don't think Orlando Anderson was the key person to push buttons. I think he's the Jack Ruby of the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion. You know what I mean?